Sunlight filters through the dense canopy, painting Sheru's majestic mane in dappled gold. The jungle breathes around him, alive with the chirping of unseen birds, a symphony of vibrant life. Sheru, the mighty lion, reclines beneath the ancient banyan, a picture of indolent grandeur. This is Sheru, the once mighty king of the jungle. A voice echoes through the trees. Now, he is too proud and too lazy to even hunt, the narrator reveals, a hint of disappointment in his tone. Sheru yawns, a wide, cavernous display of boredom, as he stretches his massive paws in his lair. He surveys his domain, his regal face etched with ennui. A declaration of royal entitlement hangs in the air. Why should I hunt? I am the king. Sheru's eyes gleam with the expectation of tribute. Others should bring food for me. Sheru's roar explodes through the jungle, shaking leaves and sending tremors through the earth. Panic erupts as deer, rabbits, and monkeys scatter, their eyes wide with primal fear. The jungle floor becomes a blur of motion as animals dart for cover. Bring me food, or I'll eat you instead. Sheru's voice booms, a chilling promise hanging in the air. A desperate scramble for survival unfolds as the jungle's inhabitants seek to appease the king. Dappled sunlight barely penetrates the dense jungle canopy, painting the forest floor in shifting shadows. Two rabbits huddle together, their matted fur speaking of hardship, their eyes wide with anxiety. Their bodies are thin, a stark testament to the scarcity that grips the jungle. Listless movements betray the other animal's weakening state in the background. Desperation edges the rabbit's voice as he laments. If this continues, we will have nothing left for ourselves. His words hang heavy in the humid air, a bleak prophecy for their future. Under the dense jungle canopy, a wise jackal cautiously approaches. Sheru watches, his gaze intense as the jackal nears. The jackal speaks, his tone laced with concern. Your Majesty, great lions hunt with pride. The jackal begins, his voice echoing. The jackal's words hang in the air, laden with unspoken questions about Sheru's strength. Is the king becoming weak? The jackal's question cuts through the stillness. Inside his lair, Sheru's eyes blaze with fury, his muscles tense at the jackal's insulting words. The air crackles with Sheru's rising anger, his shadow looming large against the rough-hewn walls. Sheru's massive form vibrates with barely contained rage, ready to unleash his might. His roar echoes, "Weak? Never. I am the strongest." The declaration shakes the very foundations of his lair. Sheru clenches his fists, proving his strength isn't just a claim, but a terrifying reality. In a jungle clearing bathed in sunlight, a jackal grins slyly, its eyes gleaming with cunning. The air crackles with anticipation as the other animals watch, their faces a mixture of curiosity and unease. The jackal's challenge hangs in the air, a gauntlet thrown down before the assembled creatures. Then prove it, the jackal taunts, its voice sharp and challenging. Hunt your own food today, he declares, the challenge resonating through the silent clearing. Sheru steps into the dense forest, his breath misting in the cool air as he begins his hunt. He pushes through tangled branches, his eyes scanning the undergrowth for any sign of his prey. Panting heavily, he struggles to keep pace, his frustration mounting with each step. Why is this so hard? Sheru mutters, his voice echoing softly through the silent trees. In the heart of the forest, Sheru, full of youthful energy, chases a rabbit, sunlight dappling through the leaves. The rabbit disappears into the undergrowth with ease, leaving Sheru undeterred. A boar catches Sheru's attention. Determination flares in his eyes as he leaps with all his might. Sheru slips, landing unceremoniously in the mud, his ambitious pounce turned comical. Sheru slowly sits up, wincing, the forest floor damp beneath him. Dappled sunlight filters through the dense foliage, painting the scene in an ethereal glow. Jungle animals watch him cautiously from the shadows, their eyes gleaming. I depended on others for too long, Sheru whispers, his voice raspy and filled with regret. Sunlight floods the jungle clearing, illuminating Sheru, mud-caked and defeated. A jackal emerges from the dense foliage, approaching Sheru with cautious steps. The jackal's eyes gleam with a mix of mockery and wisdom as he observes the fallen king. See, your Majesty, laziness takes away strength. A true king must work, not only command. In his lair, Sheru hangs his head, shame etched deeply into his features. His eyes reflect a painful realization of his own failings. The weight of his actions presses heavily upon him. A moment of reckoning dawns as he confronts his pride. With newfound resolve, Sheru declares, "You are right. I became lazy and proud." Sunlight pierces the dense jungle canopy, painting the forest floor with shifting patterns of light and shadow. The jungle pulses with life, a symphony of vibrant colors and exotic sounds filling the air. Creatures stir, relieved, their eyes reflecting a newfound hope amidst the dense foliage. The animals emerge, their expressions gleaming with anticipation for what the day may bring. A sense of vibrant renewal washes through the jungle, promising a fresh start. Sunlight filters through the dense canopy as Sheru moves with newfound confidence through the forest. He stalks silently along the stream's edge, a focused hunter in his element. With a swift, precise movement, Sheru snatches a fish from the clear water. The sunlight catches the glint of the fish scales as Sheru emerges victorious. Sheru stands stronger, his gaze determined, a solitary figure claiming his place in the wild. In a sun-drenched jungle clearing, Sheru stands tall, a testament to his resilience and strength. He surveys the clearing, his gaze confident, his movements fluid and powerful. The jungle's inhabitants watch with newfound respect, their eyes reflecting Sheru's transformation. Narrator V.O. From that day forward, Sheru began hunting on his own again. Sheru strides through the dense jungle, his keen eyes observing every detail of his vibrant kingdom. He leads a procession of diverse animals, ensuring each receives their due, a king tending to his subjects. A scene of unity unfolds, respect and mutual dependence blooming amidst the lush greenery. Narrator V.O. Soon, he became strong, fast, and respected, truly a king again.